What up YouTube? My name is Jordan Lance and welcome back to Redeye Racing. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, even hit the bell so you don't miss out on all the fire content. So, today, I'm going to show you guys what happens if you try to remote start your Mopar when you have your check engine light on. Now, this light can be for any reason. Now, let me tell you why I have a check engine light on. So, in the Charger Hellcat, if you guys saw my video where I installed the 180 Tstat on the stock Charger Hellcat car, this is what is causing the check engine light. The code in there is P0128, I believe, which essentially means the car is not heating up fast enough upon starting. And the reason for that is because it has the 180 Tstat in there. Now the car is running great. It's running around 185. Everything's happy. I mean, the coolant's running a little cooler, which is great. But I can no longer use remote start on it. I'll show you what happens here. I can use it, but you'll see. And yeah, basically I have the check engine light on, which is just annoying. You know, you never want to look at your car and see the check engine light on. So honestly, if you're thinking about throwing the 180 Tstat in the car without doing a tune, without changing anything, then honestly I would second guess that if I had to do it all over again. I'd probably just leave the thermostat. I mean, obviously the car is okay to run with the 203 thermostat. You know, they wouldn't put a thermostat in there that was harming the car. If the car can run cooler, of course that's great, but if it's going to cause problems, then yeah, we don't want to put that in there, because essentially now how I'm going to have to fix it is you either tune the car and void the warranty, or you got to just throw the stock thermostat right back in there. So it was basically a waste of work, but that's why we're doing this, guys. We're creating content. I'm showing you guys the pros and cons of what we're doing. We're kind of working through the process together. I don't claim to be an expert on anything, but I'm just kind of taking you through the process of owning Mopars, and now we got the GT500 and kind of the building process and what can happen if you do decide to build. So yeah, let's get down to the car. We'll check out what happens when we try to remote start it, and we'll kind of talk it through. Let's go. Alright guys, so we're going to do a little remote start here, but I'm going to show you what happens when you remote start a Hellcat that has the check engine light on. But let's just hear a roar for a few seconds. Mm-hmm. I did not hit the button again to turn it off, but because the check engine light's on, it runs for about 10-12 seconds and then shuts itself off to protect itself. So let's jump in there and I'll explain why we have check engine light on. Alright guys, so we made it in. We started up the car just with the normal route. As you can see, we have check engine light. We also have wiper fluid light, but weight reduction, baby. So, on the Hellcats, you can go ahead and go down to diagnostics if you have a code on and see what's wrong. So P0128, end of diagnostic code. Now if you look up P0128, you will find that, transition you over to Amber here. If you look up P0128, you will find that it is the code that we were worried about if we put in the 180 Tstat. It's that the car did not heat up quick enough upon starting. So obviously we want to get that changed. At first nothing happened for the longest time. For a couple months while we put in the 180 Tstat, nothing happened, but then we got this code and it won't go away, so we got to put the whatever it is, 203 Tstat back in the car, just to make this go away, make it happy, have remote start work again, you know, all that good stuff. But it's not hurting the car. I mean, the Tstat's still working perfectly fine. It keeps it around 185, which is nice. But yeah guys, that is what happens if you try to remote start a car with check engine light on. Now, it doesn't have to be the Tstat. Any part of the check engine light, it just automatically, it's like 10 to 12 seconds, shuts down the car. So, yeah, that's all we got for you today. Nice little quick one. Jordan Lance, Redeye Racing. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.